Hey everyone, welcome to a live broadcast from the training room, and this is going to be an update on the Big Blue return, the return of Big Blue. Jen gave me an idea, and I ran with it like a bat out of hell. So what I'm going to do is this is going to be a point-to-point now from the chemical plant, which does the resin for my other plant, Crestline. So the way this gonna work is we'll always come here, switch out this, take them to the yard, and switch out the yard, and then take what we need that's been given to us by dispatch, and then bring it over here to Crestline. So it's sort of like a 3-point system. Still, everything is a 3-point: yard, company, business. Well, yard, manufacturer, and then the consumer, the business. So that's pretty much how this is going to go. So I've been doing tests, checking the track and everything, and I'm still working the kinks out. So far, so good for now. But like I said, still working on the kinks. It's just a matter of time before I can get all this back up and running. So, like I said, hey Zane. Like I said, it's still work in progress. A little trial and error here and there. So. And also there will be detail switching over here on this plant too. We just won't be grabbing cars and dragging them out. They more likely have us do some changing. Yep, that's blue. I was going to give it away because this friend of mine, he wanted the building. But now since I see there is a need for it, so. But my main concern is making sure all the track work. The whole building has 4 re-railers in it. 2 re-railers on this side and 2 re-railers on that side, so that the cars will stay on track. So I won't have to worry about trying to lift the building up just to make sure the cars stay on track. So this is how this is going to go. Oh, down there on the end is where they're going to be unloading the sand composite or sand compound for the resin. And then also there will be an area where I'll try to unload crude oil and ethanol and polyethylene for what needs to go in the resin. So that track will have quite a multiple purpose, or I might put something up here in front so they can unload the oil or something. More like I'll put a rail platform there, a small platform, because you got to have the oil, you got to have the sand composite to make the resin. Plastic pellets requires the pretty much oil. I put a fly thrower switch in here to lock it down. The switch was a little bit of an issue earlier, so I had to do some work on it just to get it just right. Now, as you can see, the main is now a very active switching job now. There won't be any time to run rail cars around it unless I'm doing the outbound train. And then I'll do about 1 or 2 laps and then bring the outbound train back into track 3 so that it can be classified. Like I said, most of the time I've been just working on this. Now I'm gonna make sure every hopper works properly in there. So I gotta get all the hoppers that's gonna be involved. No, we don't work with the pellets. We work with the fine powdered resin that's been pulverized quite a bit down to like flour resin. It's that fine. Like I said, yeah, we make the final product. We make pipe. We don't make the resin. We make pipe. We use the resin to make the pipe. So what I'm doing is I'm going to test every car that's going in that's going to be a part of the Crestline and the chemical plant, Gentech. Gentech. I gotta fix. So for the next few minutes, I'm just gonna be switching in and out the cars to make sure they roll in there real good. If the car has an issue, then I will make sure to fix it right then and there. It wouldn't make any sense to just start switching and not check the cars on the track to make sure they run fine. Oh, I didn't line that switch. So what, like I said, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be testing the track. Now we got quite a bit of hoppers here that needs to be tested to make sure everything runs properly. Because once I get everything situated, I'm going to drop the scenery, put the scenery down on it, put the trees over here, because I'm going to go on and scenerize this once everything is said and done. Sewer pipe is made from PVC pipe. It's the same resin. All we do is put color in it. Green pipe, we make green pipe. We make purple pipe, which is reclaimed water, which is a drainage pipe. We make quite a bit of drainage pipe. We make quite a bit of pipe and sell it out there. All right, this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hoppers. That's going to be coming in and out of this plant. 17, did I say 16? It should be 17. Where's the other hopper? Now this hopper here is a plastic pellet hopper. It's a little bit larger than your average 4-bay hopper. So this is a 4-bay hopper. It's about 1.5 inches, a little bit longer. And this is what they use for plastic pellets. They rarely use it for resin, but these are mostly for plastic pellets, I believe. So I don't know. I don't know 100% sure, but they can put resin in them. But the last time I seen them, they had a plastic pellets in them. So who knows? All right, let's test this out and see how this goes. This is going to be a Gentech track testing. Make sure all the cars work properly. I'm kind of lost on what you're talking about, Zane. Well, most of these cars been tested, and some of them haven't been. Well, yeah, they cost $20. Resin is not cheap. We don't sell to Home Depot. That's another company. Oh, come on. You should have used my big girl. All right, we're going to test these into track 2. Damn it. That was the whole idea of putting the re-railers in there. So if the car goes off track, it'll jump back on. And find out what the issue is. Let's see. All right, let's go to the next 3. All right, Zane, you take care, man. Thank you for coming. Let's try this again because this wheel came off track. Let's see what was the deal. Where did it go off track at? Mm-mm. Mm. Okay, at 3 miles per hour, they run fine. Go. Ah. My bad. right, that's pretty much all the cards I've already tested to off the engine. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right. This turned out to be quite a success with this. I thought I was going to have a lot of issues, but apparently I don't. And that's a blessing. So as you can see, it turned out pretty okay. Not bad. So later on tonight on Jack Jack, the other channel, we'll be doing the full operations, and we'll start the cycle all the way back to 1 since I was on 4. The reason why is because since we got blue in here, I just can't stop and just add rail cars in to satisfy Big Blue. So we'll just start all the way back over to cycle 1. And there will be a surprise when I do this, because when I say we're going to start all the way over this time around, we're going to start all the way back over. So I hope y'all come in the next 3 hours around about 7 o'clock. See. What happened here? Probably too many cars. But I hope y'all all here around about 7 o'clock on the other Jack channel. So y'all can see this in full action. So until then, I will see y'all later. Thank you for coming. And as always, please share, comment, throw a like sign every once in a while. Okay? Take care. Bye.